Jeff, what do you got to say for yourself this morning?
Mike, we're gonna whack them. Whack them big.
Got 2 warm days, gotta make the most of it.
Yep. Gotta do it the first 2 days. The captain's gotta put us on some fish. Shallow water sight fishing.
A little cold weather moved in. We found some guys up in a nice sunny flat.
We found plenty of fish, but they didn't like Jeff's orange shirt. After a wardrobe change, we started catching.
It's like as soon as it just taps the water, they come over to see what it is. They see that crab body, and it's over.
The cold weather pushed the redfish up onto the mud flats, and they were keyed in on crabs.
Count before he's hatched. Little bruin crab right in the side of his mouth. Yeah, they're sailing.
Normally, the redfish isn't too finicky. We were finding groups of 2s and 3s up on the flats. In this case, I just can't say enough about the crab. It's just all they seem to want to eat.
A little bit of work today, but it was worth it. Just keeping it barely moving, bumping along. What was nice in here, there was no oysters for your crab to bump on. Just mud bottom. Guys are in here digging for crabs, and that's just what you threw them.
The weather was cool and the fish were kind of lazy, so after we presented the crab to the redfish, we tried to just move the crab real slow, like a crab normally does, and that seemed to be the key to triggering the strike. Of course, once you got the strike, they fought like a redfish usually do. Never tired, always fighting and just pulling hard until until the very end. Not big runs, but just always bulldogging around the boat, tearing up the top water, and just fighting hard to the very end. If you look at the top of your screen, you can see this fish coming for the fly, the dark shadow moving in. And here's the slip.
Got it. Got it.
Circling up there.
Staked up in a little spot here. We got one little one. And as you saw, we just cast to the bigger one and hooked. That's a good fish there, Jeff. I think on the video you might be able to see where he just came up and kind of porpoised on that crab and ate it. Glowing. The fish is glowing in the sun. Bright skies, high pressure. We're still able to find some fish in this little cove nestled down and dragging them out one by one. Well, the first fish came up for the fly. It turned away, and then this guy came up and said, "Yeah, I want to eat."
I remember this spot because there were 3 fish up on the flat in the sun warming up, and we were able to eventually hook and land all 3 fish individually, which was quite a feat. I tie the fly in green for permit, and it's a real good fly for them as well.
Afternoon glow with the redfish.
I love the way a redfish's pectoral fins kind of glow in the afternoon or morning sun, all red. In this case, it's really pretty with that Bruin EP crab right in the side of his mouth. I named the fly the Bruin after my high school. The colors are brown and orange, but you can tie it in any color. I tie it in green for permit.
Glad we want that little larger leader here in the water so much clearer today, huh?
Yeah. That's a pretty red, Jeff.
That's a good one.
We had a good trip. All the fish were quality fish from 8 to 12 pounds. The cold weather didn't slow us down. Jeff had his fancy cold weather mittens, and we stayed right on the top of the fish. It was a good time.
It's a hog, man.
Look at the water all churned up from the mud that redfish is kicking up. I look forward to being on the skiff again and catching more fish with my buddy Jeff.
Tearing it up.
Another big one.
Like the way you set the hook on him, you jammed him good, didn't you? Guys always want to get in the back of these bites. It always seems like they want to get in the dead end, dig for crabs.
I hope you'll join us next time. The adventures of Riles and Skippy. No matter where the adventure may take us. Until then, I hope you're in them thick and tight lines.